What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Section 431. We're going to talk some NASCAR this week. Had some interesting trades in football. We'll talk about that a little bit. Well, free agent signing. We'll talk about that as well. And but mostly NASCAR pod today. We got Travis on again.
What's up, guys?
He's going to talk about the race last weekend in Miami and this week coming up in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
So what'd you think about William Byron getting that win?
Man, I've seen... It was awesome to see, to be honest. Like, he had the fastest car the second half of the race. I think the last probably 100 laps, he was the class of the field. Like, he was the best car out there. And a lot of people are saying he was the underdog and all that. And I'm just like, he wasn't really an upset. He wasn't really an underdog. I, for one, expected him to come out and run good. Like, I think I knew he was going to be one of those guys to turn it around and actually run good. But if I was everybody else, I would be concerned that him and Rudy Fugle have won a race this early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was weird. Like early on in that race, one thing I want to kind of bring up, like the Chevys were kind of towards the back, and then like the track got dark, I guess, and they were ready for it. And William Byron was, I mean, like he was running away from it. Reddick had a shot, it seemed like, but he kind of pushed too much, I think, and he wasn't going to be able to catch him without making. He had to have perfect laps.
Yeah, it was one of those things. Byron, by the time Reddick got anywhere close, Byron had a 10-second lead. And it was like 15, 20, 30 laps to go, and you're just not going to make up 10 seconds in that amount of time.
No, yeah.
So, I mean, kind of like you said, the Chevys kind of didn't come on until the darkness, but they were up there. Like, Byron was up there. Larson was top 5 all day. Chase led a couple laps, but he didn't finish that well. He was like 13th or something. Alex Bowman was in the top 10 as well. So they all finished really good. It was a good running. Like you said, Reddick second. Let's see. McDowell, another top 10. Good Lord, man.
Yeah, man. That guy, I mean, I know the qualifying has kind of worked out for some of these guys, but he's hanging up there. Like you gotta be prepared to be able to stay up in there with those guys. And McDowell has really shown up this year, man. I don't know how long it'll last, but it's been kind of cool seeing a new guy up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you see a lot of regulars. Newman's not usually a top 10 guy. There's some like Hamlin that dropped out of the top 10 there, but Chase we kind of thought would be a little better there, but
yeah, he just had his car was either loose or tight all day, and it just didn't have the speed that the 24 had.
Yeah,
but
the 24 was like clicking on all cylinders. It seemed like towards that last stage, really. He just dominated.
And kind of like I said, it's scary that him and Rudy Fugle are winning races this early.
Yeah.
That's not good because they could rack off 4 or 5, 6 wins if people aren't careful,
Yeah. Well, how long do you think we'll keep having a new winner? It's the first 3 races we've had a different winner each race, and honestly, I mean, this is Byron's second win. The other 2 was their first win ever.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's interesting, man.
I think as far as this year goes, I think there'll be a new winner this weekend. Maybe.
yeah, going to Vegas. I mean, those 3. Obviously they've only won combined 4 races. So the odds of them winning Vegas is, it's odds in Vegas is kind of funny, but the odds that they'll get another one is, pretty rare. So
yeah, but I wouldn't count out Byron again.
Yeah,
I wouldn't count him out at all. Like he could win another one back to back, but we'll have to see. I think there'll be a new winner this week.
Yeah, so just kind of scroll through
the Blaney, another terrible run this year.
Yeah, he had he got into somebody in that race, right?
Wasn't it him and Almirola?
I
Yeah.
feel like, well, yeah, they're two together there. Yes, probably.
I think it was Almirola who came up into Blaney for no
Yeah,
reason. I think that's what it was.
yeah. It's just tough luck like that, man. You know,
Yeah.
Blaney, I feel like will bounce back. He'll be able to hopefully get a win later, and kind of make up for all this.
Yeah.
We had three DNFs in the race: LaJoy, Davison, and Hill, which isn't too bad to only have three.
Yeah, right?
I guess so. We had some
But
other
I
guys
mean,
that finished, but
but you gotta look like what, probably 31st to last is probably the guys who were lap downs.
yeah, for
Well,
sure.
30th, 29th. Yeah. De
Um,
Benedetto, another terrible run.
yeah, I'm really hoping he gets it turned around there because I don't know. Everybody likes the Benedetto, and the 21 is a historic number and car with Wood Brothers. You just want to see that car get a win somehow and be competitive. And he's
It
another one
hasn't
that's
been.
just it's just back there. He's not really challenging for anything.
Yeah.
But Bristol,
Logano.
if they do, they're doing Bristol on asphalt too this year, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's later in the year.
I guess that would be his shot because he's usually up there on the short tracks and stuff. But
Yeah.
um,
But Logano back there, he had he pitted trying to do pit strategy to beat the 24,
yeah,
and that didn't work.
yeah, it's a good finish for Anthony Alfredo. I guess 24th.
Yeah, not bad. Not
He's a
bad.
young guy that yeah. Obviously, you want to win the race if you're anybody out here, but not bad. About top half of the field. He's almost there. So
Yeah, but
um,
Bubba Wallace, man, it, I expected him to be running top 10, top 15, top 5. I think a
yeah,
bunch of people did, and he hasn't all year so far.
yeah, he's had some good runs. I know. Well, I know Daytona. He had a good run in that, and then I don't. I think he ended up involved in a wreck or something there, but
Yeah, I think he
um,
was in that last wreck.
yeah. So I mean, it's hard to discount his run there. I mean, if you get caught in the last lap and something or in one of the late cautions, but
Yeah,
I saw earlier this week that Denny Hamlin was saying that they were going to bring a veteran driver to 23XI, and I didn't really read into it whether that meant swapping out Wallace or adding a car. I would think it would be adding a car
yeah,
because three races in, you're already talking about replacing your guy. But it'd be interesting to see, who he's talking about, who he's looking at getting.
yeah.
But all I saw was veteran drivers, so
Depending
there's
on what happens, it could be Brad Keselowski.
maybe, yeah.
Could
It
be.
seems like there's been some tension with Penske this year, so they may have to break those guys up. And you got Cindric that's gonna be coming up for too long. They want to get him in Penske. So yeah, Brad could be the guy there. That's not a crazy idea.
Yeah, right. Chastain with a decent finish at 17th. Daniel Suarez 15th. That's pretty dang good.
Yeah, I'm rooting for them too. It's a new team with was it
Justin
Trackhouse?
Marks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Justin Marks and Pitbull.
Pitbull.
15th was good considering the previous 2 weeks. I think they had big struggles in the first two races. So top 15. I mean, they don't really put that in the stat book, but that is a good run.
Yeah,
He beat some good guys there, right above Keselowski. Chastain had a pretty good race there. He's usually good at Miami.
yeah.
So I don't
Oh,
know.
Chris Buescher. Oh, the first half of that race, he looked like William Byron did. Chris Buescher was
Oh
running
yeah, yeah,
like
I remember.
he
Yeah,
was leading.
yeah, like that, like we were saying earlier. Like how the Fords. I think Toyota was up there a little bit, but Chevy was not in the first two stages of this race. I don't remember seeing anybody that really stuck out and was there at the end.
Yeah,
That
I
was in the
think I
first
think
two stages.
yeah, I think the only really Chevys that were up there the first half was Larson and Kurt Busch.
Yeah, yeah,
And then Byron kind of snuck his way up there, kind of late in early in stage two.
yeah. It was like he kind of paced himself or whatever just to blow them all out in the last
Yeah,
stage. It was like, I mean, but yeah, Busher, that was really cool seeing him. I think he and wasn't Keselowski up there with him too. And
yeah,
then it just, I mean, as you see, 16th and 19th, you got to race the whole race. But
Yeah.
I guess that's the pro of having a stage point, stage win kind of thing. You can win the first third of the race and still get credit, you know. But
Yeah. Let's see. Anybody else really stand out? Not really. I mean, Truex was another good run. I thought he was going to be the car to beat there at the end, but
yeah,
man, his car really fell off there at the end, I think. And Larson, Larson, if he had any rust at all, it's gone.
yeah.
Like that man.
He's been doing pretty good this year, and both of them had a pretty good points day because that tells you who was good the whole race.
Yeah.
Because they have stage points and all that. So Reddick, didn't really have any stage points. William Byron was up there. Second stage I think he won. He did come up
Yeah.
and get that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, great race by him. Larson, it's Miami. We kind of expected to do well. I think he was running second with like 30 laps left and dropped back or something like that.
Yeah, he was.
So I mean, it's good. I want to see him get a win, sooner
Oh,
rather than later. But I think it'll come at some point this year. So
I think it'll come within this month.
let's see. That was Miami. There was some other stuff with Xfinity. There was a big issue with
Gregson.
Gregson calling people some names. He's gotten some heat. He
Well,
was
I
winning
mean,
that race easily, like Byron was. And he ended up finishing way down in 33rd.
I mean, I don't really blame him though, because like,
Well, we've talked about this all the time because like Kyle Busch will complain. He's one of the most popular complainers about lap down cars not moving out of the way and stuff. But in this case, the dude David Starr, he moved down, but like cut a tire, hit a seam, and went up.
yeah,
I mean, it wasn't really anybody's fault. It completely sucked. But I don't think he should have come out and said what he said on TV.
yeah,
And even Dale Jr., his car owner, team owner, came out and said, "We don't do that," and I hope he learns from this. But yeah, Myatt Snyder was another first-time winner, I believe, or
yeah.
for Xfinity. So it's been a lot of first-time rare winners this year in both series there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, that was exciting, interesting, I guess, for the Xfinity side.
Yeah, right. And we go to Vegas. They've already got the starting lineup out. So Harvick on the pole,
Yeah.
Byron, Larson. So
yeah,
shoot.
McDowell fifth.
Yeah. Chase is down there in eighth. You got Bowman ninth, Keselowski 10th. So literally all Hendrick cars are top 10 right now. So that's pretty crazy.
Next set, Kyle Busch and Joey Logano, they're usually up there in these. They'll probably come through the pack. The qualifying is kind of interesting how they're doing it. Like we talked about last week, a lot of it deals with how they ran the previous race. So you would assume qualifying would be similar. But a lot of these races are different types of races. It's going to be interesting to see like a road course race that they run, and then next is if it's a short track after. I mean, the qualifying is going to be completely different in some of those, but they got to do what they got to do, I guess. So
Yeah.
but we see Blaney way back in 26th.
Briscoe back there, he hasn't really done much either.
Yeah, he's been kind of disappointing so far. He's been a middle of the pack guy. Custer's been doing better this year, I think, in some cases. So Haas, they got some growing pains they have to go through with these young guys. But you do have Harvick, a good leader there. Also, that can boost them up and stuff there. But
Yeah, and I wouldn't really call Almirola a leader.
he's also he runs well, but he's not
Sometimes.
I mean, I feel like Kevin Harvick would be the captain of that team, kind of. But he's
definitely.
more for himself, I think, than the rest of the team. But,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just an outsider's view of it. But Alfredo's starting 27th in front of
De
Almirola.
Benedetto all the way back there.
And 30th. And then the usual back here, 31st through 38th.
Yeah.
So that's exactly where I think LaJoy finished further back because he wrecked last race. But that's pretty much the exact order of the last race.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Mile and a half. Like we said before, it's kind of a we kind of know who's good at mile and a halves.
Yeah.
You know, people kind of bash the mile and a halves being cookie cutter and stuff like that, but I don't know. I like it as long as it's good racing. That that's all that really matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Start time will be 3:30 Sunday, and the Truck Series I wanted to mention they're going to be starting at 7:30. I think that's their time because what I saw it said like 10 o'clock here on the East Coast.
Really?
Yeah, so it says 7:30 there, so I'm guessing maybe that's.
Well, that's Daytona.
Oh, okay. There we go. Good call.
Not. Wait,
Vegas.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Yep. So yeah, it was. Yeah, they're 2 hours behind us here on the East Coast. So yeah, 9 o'clock if you want to watch that Truck Series race.
Shoot,
on
I'll be
FS1.
watching it. My guy's on the pole.
It is a Friday though, so if you don't have to work weekends, you're good.
Yeah. My guy's on the pole going for 3 in a row.
Yeah, I was about to say he won last week and you didn't even talk about it, or last race. I guess
Yeah,
because
he won. He won
weeks
the
ago.
road course and the 500. So
Well,
shoot, Deacon needs a good run. I feel like
yeah, where is she at here?
she's had a couple good runs. It's just she's gotten wrecked.
Yeah, every time. So she's probably way back here. Yep, 30th.
Kyle Busch is starting this
Jeez,
race.
man. My guy Zane Smith is starting way back there. I was looking forward to him this year, and he ain't really done much either.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, the Truck Series. The owner of Camping World is sponsoring like. I think there was like a list of like 10 trucks this Sunday. I mean, this tomorrow.
They're gonna have. I've seen some of them. The Camping World like paint scheme.
Yeah.
So that's really cool because that's helping out some of these teams, I'm sure, and it's the Camping World Truck Series.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's good in both interests, I guess. There.
Yeah. I just thought that was kind of crazy.
We're recording this on Thursday, so we'll catch that tomorrow night.
Yep. Be fun to watch.
Xfinity. Let me get the right race. It's gonna be at 4:30 Saturday, and my foot just fell asleep.
You got Snyder on the pole, Cindric. Oh, too far.
Oh, my bad.
What? That's Phoenix.
There we go.
There you go. I just want to see where everybody's starting. Hemrick, hey, he's had a couple good runs this year too, and Burton. I think all the junior motorsports guys have been wrecked out every race this year. It feels like.
Yeah, I like Ryan Sieg, man.
Yeah,
he's always up there, top 10, and that's a dude. He's got a cool paint scheme. If you haven't seen it, that's one that I'm rooting for. That guy, Harrison Burton, is one I'm rooting for too. But see, he's not up here.
Hey, Josh Berry's in the car this Saturday for junior. That's cool.
Oh, there's Harrison Burton, 22nd. Yeah, which let's see. Let me see. I missed it. He was in there in the 8 last week, right?
Yeah, he had a good run too.
That was one they were saying like 15 years ago. Junior met him online or something.
Yeah,
He was like a kid or whatever racing, and then now he's racing for real for Junior.
yeah, he won a like a late model championship or something for junior.
Oh, that's cool there. Yeah.
Yeah, he won that last year or something. I forget what it was.
Jeez.
But yeah, Josh Berry is a good racer, man.
Yeah, he showed some good stuff in that last race. That's cool seeing him, seeing new guys in there.
Oh, definitely. It's only part time because
Wow.
junior has
Hemrick.
Josh Berry, Sam Mayer, himself, a couple road racers. He's got a bunch of guys in there.
David Starr.
I still want to know when Junior's going to run his race.
Look, Gregson's got to start in 34th.
Oh, Lord. And
Junior, I thought was isn't it Darlington he usually runs, or is it a different?
It's different every year. He ran
okay.
Darlington like 2 years ago, and he ran Homestead last year.
Oh, okay.
And then he did run Richmond 1 year, so we don't know where he's going to run.
That's true. Should do like Martinsville or something.
He wanted to. Dude, Allgaier.
Way back here, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Reddick, he got penalized this past week. So he's racing again. I was thinking he was gonna be like a every now and then in the Xfinity, but he's back to back weeks he's been in there. So in the 23 car.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got penalized. So I guess they put him last week or something. I don't know how they ruled on that, but they had some kind of penalty for that team. Um, but yeah, there's some good names here in the back that you got Allgaier, you got Gregson. Vargas is one I'm rooting for. Alvin Kamara actually put up to sponsor him, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um, let's see, we got Jeffrey Earnhardt back here. Sometimes he has good runs. Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, there's a
there
lot
you
of good
go.
racing coming this week. Vegas, it's a pretty easy race to watch. Not a lot of, I mean, sometimes it gets crazy. Truck race, man. The truck race sometimes I feel like should be Sunday's race. Because those guys, man, will tear up some trucks.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna try and watch that one if I don't fall asleep watching it. But
Yeah.
9 o'clock tomorrow, Friday, I'm gonna definitely watch that. But let's see, do you have anything else you wanted to
I
talk about?
think I'm pretty sure. I'm just throwing out a guess here. I could be wrong.
Oh,
I'm
we
gonna
got to
make
make
a.
our picks. Yeah.
I was gonna make a prediction of when Junior was gonna run.
All right.
I'm thinking Darlington in May.
Darlington and May. So you think he'll go back to Darlington?
Yeah, because I was reading something where he said he doesn't want to be in the playoff race at Martinsville,
Yeah.
and Hellman's needs more time than before this Martinsville race.
Mm.
So I don't know.
Has he ever?
And
I was trying to think. Was Charlotte? Could Charlotte be one he would go to?
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Huh? It's a good point. I
What's a
don't know.
racetrack like he never won at?
Shoot, there's a lot.
Oh yeah, we're about to offend him now. Uh, yeah, I think Charlotte would be a cool one. Darlington, of course, with the throwback scheme, that's always fun. I actually have a die cast of his throwback car that he did.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, that's the one I got signed by him. So that's pretty cool.
Well, I
Um,
feel like we could figure this out.
Now you gonna do some research over there?
I am. Well, these are the races that he Junior is not racing in: Pocono, Road America, Atlanta, New Hampshire, Watkins Glen, Indianapolis Road Course, Michigan, Daytona, Darlington, Richmond, Bristol, Vegas, Talladega, the Charlotte Roval, Kansas, Martinsville, and Phoenix.
Those are the ones he's not racing in.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's got to
anything,
narrow it down.
yeah, it does. Anything before June 27th, he could be.
Oh,
Because
okay.
at June 27th, Sam Mayer is in the car every week after.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so before June, well, let's just while we're here.
I'm just going to keep looking and see what I can figure out.
All right, we got Phoenix coming up.
Because there's a.
Atlanta. Yeah, he said Martinsville wouldn't work. So
I wouldn't see him racing Talladega,
yeah.
but I could
Uh,
see. I could see that one. I could see May
May
8th.
8th. Yep.
I could see it.
They're gonna have. All right, we're going to that race, aren't we? Well, the Cup race.
Yeah, I believe so.
Darlington, Dover.
I don't know if he would do Dover.
Circuit of the Americas. That'd be kind of cool since they haven't been there.
I don't know if he would do the road course either.
Yeah. And then Charlotte, May 29th. I
Oh
still remember
wow.
that. That's the Alsco 300. I still remember the guy. What's his
When
name?
is Nashville?
Do what?
Nashville?
Nashville.
Yeah, when is that?
I don't think we got there yet. Texas. Nashville, June 19th.
Okay, he's not racing that one either.
Well, that's NBC. NBC doing that one. So,
Oh, so it's got to be Fox. When does Fox take over?
well, Fox is June 12th. That's their last race is Texas.
Wow. So
Which I don't know. He might not do. He might not be locked in for the Xfinity race call because he has a team, and I think sometimes he doesn't do the Xfinity.
you're right. Hang on.
But I mean, Cup obviously he wouldn't be able to do that. But
So anything after the 27th, he's not in June. But this here is Josh Berry's schedule. So I'm kind of eliminating what races are available.
yeah,
Josh Berry has ran Daytona. He ran Homestead. He was going to run Auto Club, not anymore because he got rid of Auto Club. He's running Vegas, Phoenix. Well, dang, he's running Darlington, so I don't know when Dale
yeah,
Jr.'s running.
yeah. I mean, Charlotte still seems like a good one for me.
Charlotte, he's running too.
What about Dover?
Dover too, yeah.
Well,
Wait, what's after Nashville?
well that's June 20th. I think that's Pocono. That's the June 27th. Yeah.
June 16th. Oh, jeez. Wait, what? That does not match up, but whatever. I'm so confused. So he's running Texas. Go back for me. One more. After Texas. No, other way.
Before Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mid Ohio.
Okay, he's having a road course guy do that one.
Oh, okay.
And then Charlotte is Josh Berry. Coda isn't Josh Berry. Dover is. Darlington is.
So he doesn't have anybody for Coda?
No, but I think it'd be the road course guy.
Yeah, probably.
When's Richmond?
I guess that's a playoff race. 'Cause I don't think I saw that one.
I mean, I know. Jeez, man, I don't know when he's running it.
Yeah.
When do you run it, Junior?
Let's see. We got Pocono, Road America.
If anybody out there knows, comment when Dale
Right.
Jr.
When do you think Dale Jr. will be racing this year?
Because I mean, he's doing one.
Man, they got a lot of road courses on the NBC broadcast. They got Indianapolis, Watkins Glen. I mean, you got New Hampshire, but then you got, well, that's Atlanta. But Road America, Pocono is kind of a weird track, not a road course, but Michigan, Daytona.
I'm trying to find something. I'm not seeing.
Richmond, I guess that's a playoff race, right?
Yeah, that's late in the year, so I doubt he'll run that.
September 11th area.
Man, I don't know when he's running.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see him back out there, though. I mean,
yeah.
Does he do it like every year? Did he do it last year too?
Yeah, he did one last year. He did Homestead.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. It's become tradition that he does one race there.
It's sponsorship, keeping the sponsors happy, you know?
Yeah. All right, well, we also had some football news.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. J.J. Watt has taken his talents to the desert with the Cardinals. Was not listed as one of his top 3 teams. I think we had seen a lot of Packers, Titans. Steelers were kind of mentioned just because his brother. Packers really just because he's from Wisconsin. I think there was a couple other teams that were mentioned. The Bills looked like they were going to be it. They kind of had the money for it maybe, but then the Cardinals just opened up the bank account, opened up the vault, everything for this guy. So
yeah,
kind of a surprise. Older. I mean, he's still got a couple years left, I'm sure. J.J. Watt's a great talent. But they also have Chandler Jones on the other end, which is another older guy. They could still get at it, so it's gonna be cool to see. I think they may have paid more than they should have for him, but that's one thing I'm glad my Titans didn't dump that much into it.
yeah.
But little Houston West there going on in Arizona with Hopkins, Watt, and now they're trying to get they were trying to get Nick Martin, a lineman from the Texans. I saw somebody said they should just trade Kyler Murray for Deshaun Watson and make the whole thing happen. But definitely interesting off season. It's not done yet. They're gonna have some more moves. There's been players dropped and said they're gonna be released, demanding trades and
Yeah,
all that stuff. So
it's been pretty crazy. Did you see the Thomas Davis announcement?
yeah, him and Greg Olson coming back to Carolina just to retire.
Yeah, for 1 day contracts.
Yeah, that's when they doing it. Next week they're supposed to do it or something.
Yeah, hurts my heart, man.
Yeah,
Two guys that gave all they had to the Panthers, and then we just kind of kicked them to the curb. So
yeah. I hate seeing that in sports, but I mean you understand it. But
yeah,
like how the Titans did Jarrell Casey, which he's not really over. Traded him for a 7th-round pick, and now he's released. He's going to be a free agent from the Broncos, but
dang,
things like that happen, and you understand it because the contract's too high, or he's not really worth it. Because you have younger guys that get paid less and can do the job, if not better, at least at some
yeah,
level. So I mean that happens, but man, it sucks when you get like tight with a Thomas Davis or a Greg Olson.
yeah,
Then they just get kicked to the curb by your team. It's just, but
yeah. It's rough, man. I mean, I saw that and I'm like, dang, that's rough.
yeah. But at least they're coming back. They have good terms with the team, retiring with the team. That makes you
Yeah.
feel better about the situation.
Oh, definitely. So, I don't know. I saw that and I'm like, dang, man, that's crazy. Uh, Ben Roethlisberger restructured his contract.
Yeah, I saw that. I
So,
didn't see the number though for it. Would they come
$5
up with?
million pay cut.
So, and he's going to be this season, I think. This is supposed to be his last season, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Josh Gordon got released by the Seahawks. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, Josh Gordon is in the. Oh wow, that looks weird up there. Josh Gordon is in the fan-controlled football league. I
Really?
saw. Yeah, he's going to be playing with Johnny Manziel
Oh, that'd be great.
on
There you
the
go.
what do they call it? I think the Zappers. I think is the team. It's an interesting league. I'll say that. Haven't been able to watch it as much, but it's kind of like arena football with a little, a little different rules.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of cool seeing something new every now and then.
Oh, definitely. So, I think that's about it.
Yeah,
Don't you?
man. Sorry, I'm a little sick or whatever today, but we tried to try to get it out every week to you guys. Thanks for watching and tuning in or listening. Appreciate it, and hopefully we get some good NASCAR racing this weekend and sports.
I think it'll be
stuff
pretty
going.
fun.
Yeah, I'm going to Vegas. So,
Yep.
all right,
Wait,
guys. Well,
wait, hang on. Who are you picking?
Oh, who am I picking? Yeah, you didn't. Did you pick?
No.
All right, we gotta do the picks right quick.
Uh,
Let me get it on the right thing.
I'm gonna go. Shoot, I don't even know. I know guys I want to win, but it's just like who can really win. I mean, I want one of the Hendrick guys to win, but I think Harvick's gonna be good, and maybe Hamlin. They'll run good. And Truex.
Truex was the king of the mile and a half, but it's not as much anymore. But
Yeah, I think either Harvick, Truex, or Hamlin, if not one of the Hendrick boys.
yeah, Hendrick's been strong this year. I think that continues. I don't know whether they'll win or not, but I would think they'd be up in the top 10, at least top 15. You may have one straggler drop back, but
shoot, I don't know. This year, man, there hasn't been really any stragglers for them, you know?
yeah, I mean they've been competitive each race.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody back here is going to get it done though. Blaney could go up through the field, but Um, let's see.
Corey LaJoy. No.
Yeah, he's got this. What if he wins though, and you just joked on him?
Right.
I'm gonna go with Truex gets it done,
I
but
could.
I could see the way it's been going so far. We have young winners, new winners. Um, so nobody really up here. Would be a first.
Yeah.
Well, Reddick, I guess maybe he's been running pretty good.
Yeah.
Austin Dillon has been consistent. But yeah, I'm gonna go Truex. I think he gets it
Okay.
done. Um,
Yeah. I think I'm gonna agree with you. I think Truex can get it done. If not, one of the Hendrick boys. You know.
yeah, hopefully this guy right here,
Oh yeah.
Kyle Larson, somehow
Would
get
be.
him a win in Vegas.
Yeah. Right. Would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. Well, that's our picks. We will see you on the next one. Make sure you check out all our social media stuff. We try and post things each, throughout the week that we don't get on the podcast. Maybe we try and keep that up to date. We share things on there that you might be interested in. We're interested in them. So, but that'll do it for us this week. Thanks again, guys.
I'm gonna see you guys.